Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And I gotta say lately, I have just been binging this brand new series. They basically go and cover these stories on rich kids. Now, not just any rich kids, by the way, like really rich kids who are really spoiled. And then what they do is they take them from their rich and privileged lifestyles and they put them in normal people situations and they go berserk. It's wild watching these stories. And today, we got this video here. It's got 1.6 million views, titled, "Rich Kid Thinks Poor People Are Like Dirt." Wait for it, Rich Kids Go Skint. Wait for it again, Channel 5. So with that said, guys, we gotta make sure to first do our part to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And now with that said, let's watch this video.
Today's Rich Kid Going Skint is a first-year university student and a married mother of one.
I'm Maria. I'm 21 years old. I grew up in Russia.
You ever wonder how long it takes her to get ready in the morning? I have to say, like, if I see someone like that walking down the street, I just automatically assume that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours from the time you're like, all right, I'm gonna go outside. I gotta put on makeup, I gotta get ready, I gotta do my hair, I gotta figure out which outfit I'm gonna wear in a closet that's probably the size of a master bedroom, and then I get to go out and look like this.
I later went on to boarding school in Switzerland, and then I went to high school in America, and I came to England for university to study geology.
You don't need to go all those places to learn, I swear. One of the best places to learn, I kid you not, just YouTube. You could be anywhere. Like, I learned from YouTube in the kitchen, in the living room, in my bedroom, in my office. She's traveling around the world. Unnecessary. Just go from room to room.
I did not know that there is such a word as no.
Wait a second, so you didn't know there's such a word as no. Your parents must have said no to something. There's got to be something that you had done or wanted. Your parents are like, you know what, it's not worth it. But, I mean, how much money do they have to have that, like, whatever she wants, like, all right, fine.
My parents worked really hard for me to have all of the best things in life, and now my husband works very hard for me and for my daughter. So, you know, like, why not have them?
So basically, her criteria for selecting someone was just being financially supportive. Nothing about this guy being like a good guy. He's honest, he's trustworthy, he's he supports me like daddy does. He doesn't say no to me either. That's the problem. You know what? She needs that one person who's just like, you know what, no. That's not happening. Not in my wallet.
So this is my penthouse. There's 3 bedrooms here, 2 ensuite bathrooms, 1 guest bathroom, a nanny's room.
A nanny's room?
I have a nanny for my baby. I also have a maid who comes in and cleans, cooks sometimes. I think it's super hard.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It's like, I would get it. I would get it if she's got a career, if she's working, if she's busy, she just needs some help. But when it sounds like she spends just a few hours a day just getting ready to go outside, what is she doing all day? What is she doing all day? You need a nanny for that.
Maria definitely needs no help putting together a top-class designer wardrobe.
Dolce & Gabbana was around £1,000.
£1,000 again. Buy that at H&M. Buy that at Zara. $25 maximum, and I guarantee no one would be able to tell the difference.
There's a favorite here by Stella McCartney. It was £800-ish.
Why? There's no reason that should be £800 other than the fact that you got swindled. You got scammed. If you pay $800 for that, listen, call it for what it is. You got taken advantage of, you got taken to the cleaners, pun intended, and but you didn't learn a lesson. You keep doing it.
A designer wardrobe always requires designer accessories.
This is my most recent baby. This was £14,000.
£14,000 for this stupid. What is it? It's big enough to hold a phone. It's basically what you just bought. You just bought a blue pocket. That's all it is. It holds a phone, maybe a few credit cards, maybe like a few dollars in there. But now, I don't want to be just completely mean in this episode. I do want to be balanced here. Some of these do make good investments. Some of these you could buy. £14,000 seems stupid, and then she could go and sell it to someone else for $18,000. So, you know what, she might be able to make money. It's like the greater fool theory. It's like whoever's willing to pay more money. There's always someone else. So, you know what, this could keep its value. So this, I'll let that one slide too.
I often forget to look at the price tag, but you know, what can you do? It's a habit.
What can you do? Well, it's a habit. It's a habit. I don't look at the price tag.
So in total here, there's around 60,000, 70,000 pounds.
Blimey! And there's definitely no expense spared either when it comes to clothing Maria's 8-month-old daughter, Sondra.
Oh, that bothers me. That bothers me. I mean, here's the thing, okay? And now, it's her money. Well, it's her parents' money. Well, not even it's her husband's money. They're free to do it with it whatever they're free to do with it whatever they like. But my thinking is this: like, the kid's going to outgrow that in months, and there are children around the world who are starving. And if you're spending like 1,500 pounds on a jacket that your child is going to wear for months, for a few pictures, I don't know. The money could be spent to better uses. That's what I think.
This is just a small fraction of her things. This is a dress I got for her in Harrods. This cost 1,500 pounds.
1,500 pounds for that? Why? Listen, I think a child, it's just a comfy blanket, a teddy bear. I think, you know what, if she spent the same attention on her child as she did on the kid's wardrobe, just saying.
I got my first Chanel bag when I was 5 years old.
That's the problem. She got her first Chanel bag when she's 5 at an age where she's very impressionable. That, I think, just kind of sets you up for the rest of your life. It's like, now, this is the standard that you're accustomed to, that you're introduced to, and now everything else has to be above that.
But now Maria will be bidding farewell to haute couture and live-in nannies to educate herself on the struggles faced by a family surviving on benefits.
I actually don't know anything about benefits. I don't even know like how they work or what they are, so I'm actually looking forward to like finding out about how it works.
Very fortunate not to know about benefits. Very privileged position. She's very lucky. She was born into the financial genetic lottery when it comes to this one, but you know what? Let's see.
When I think of poor family in a poor area, I automatically think of dirt. People who don't take care of themselves, like look-wise.
Now, this title does seem to be taken out of context. She's not thinking poor people are like dirt, but they're associated with dirt. Like if you're poor, you're probably living in a hut somewhere with like dirt floors. There's dirt everywhere. I guess they don't have access to running water or showers or soap. So let's see.
This little one down here is Maddie. He's 4. He's our oldest son.
I've actually got something.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for having me
thank you.
here.
Oh my gosh.
And
What do you say? Good boy. That's
there's
amazing.
chocolates and
Oh, see, that's nice, a little chocolate gift. But this kid, he's gonna eat that chocolate and be bouncing off the walls all night long with that.
So this is our kitchen.
well, my kitchen is maybe 3-4 times as big.
Why would you say that? Someone's showing you their house. You're like,
Well, my kitchen is 3 or 4 times that size. I just cook for fun. But the nanny cleans it though. I can't imagine cleaning a kitchen.
oh, the dirt.
Oh, I have a maid, and she
Wow.
usually,
Does she do your washing?
yeah, she cleans and sometimes she cooks.
Oh, amazing. I would love to have that for one day.
Oh, that's sad. I mean, she's nice. She's not like, hey, you're in my house. Get out. Like, this is stupid. You have no idea what. At least she's just being respectful. I like that.
So this is the older son's room. It's not very spacious. Alfie is now 18 months and I've never had more than 2 hours away from him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. But what about you? How do you find it having help?
Well, it just means that I can, do stuff. I can
Yeah.
go to class. I can go out to party.
Wow, go out to class, go out to party. Wow, I'm wondering why she decided to have a child to begin with. I mean, she's in a position where she doesn't need to have a child at 21. I mean, maybe she's big on motherhood, but I just think like if her priorities right now are on school and partying, kind of question that choice.
It's such a small space, and she has to do everything. She has to cook for the 2 kids, do the washing, clean, and all of that while the babies are like, I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
Wow, well, just welcome to normal life. That's what's customary.
I usually spend around 4,000 or 5,000 pounds a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. With that amount of money, I think that we would definitely be able to survive for at least 7 to 8 months on everything, on travel, bills, food, the whole lot.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and her watch, she's wearing a Rolex Daytona with the white dial. That's basically their entire year's salary on a watch. Listen, nothing wrong with that. I love the Rolex Daytona, but you see the stark difference between the two.
I'm actually like trying
You're
to
trying
cut
to
down,
cut
and
down.
that's me cutting down. Like before, like last year, we would usually spend around 8,000-9,000 pounds a month.
I bet most of it's shopping though. Of 8,000-9,000 pounds a month, guaranteed, I want to say probably 90% of it is just personal shopping and shopping for her child.
So what is it that you're not buying that you would actually like to buy but you're figuring is actually too expensive to buy?
Well, sometimes like I'll see a dress that costs, 20,000 pounds, and I'm
you
like,
see
I
it.
already have dresses
You already have
that
a
are.
dress that's £20,000?
Oh man, just when you thought you couldn't like her any less. Her biggest thing is she doesn't want to buy a dress that's 20,000 pounds because she already has a dress that's 20,000 pounds. 20,000 pounds, why would you ever wear it? By the way, just for, I mean, that's like $30,000 US. $30,000 on a dress. Why? Someone's got to take her to Zara and for 30,000 pounds, listen, for like 20,000 pounds, you buy the entire store.
So what's your most expensive item that you have purchased?
A Birkin bag, crocodile skin. That one was 34,000 pounds.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah, so the Birkin bags, I have a love-hate relationship with Birkin bags. On the one hand, they're very expensive. On the other hand, some of them perform better than the stock market. Believe it or not, Birkin bags are highly collectible. They can be flipped. There's a waiting list to get on the Birkin bag list. So, I can't hate on that one.
I love skiing. If the whole family is going, it'll cost us around 50,000.
Wow. That's actually crazy.
That's wow.
For a holiday.
I bet they're getting kicks out of just listening to this, just listening to these figures. Like imagine someone is going and telling you, like, hey, spending $70,000 on a weekend vacation. Spent 300 grand for the family this weekend. Had a good time. Wow.
How's he doing?
I think he's over the worst of it now. He's definitely a lot more better than yesterday.
If he doesn't improve, Becky will take Alfie to her local GP. But Maria's shocked to discover it won't be private healthcare that she'll be using.
Growing up, when the doctor wasn't available, they would fly in a doctor for me.
Whoa, imagine flying in a doctor. Listen, for me, WebMD. WebMD. If I got something, WebMD, I figure out what I have, I self-diagnose it, and don't do that, guy. I'm like half joking, I'm half kidding. In all seriousness, I do like WebMD a lot. So far, not gonna wood, been okay. And anytime I have had a scare, listen, I got convinced I got melanoma skin cancer because I got a mole, and I looked it up similar to that. Convinced myself that it was cancer, and then I went to the actual doctor, and they said it was good, thankfully. But so WebMD is not always a good resource.
So I got you a little something. This is a sweater from Loro Piano. It's cashmere.
So what is cashmere? As I've never really heard of that before.
Oh gosh, okay, so I gotta say, cashmere is one of these things, it's like, imagine you feel cotton, and then take the cotton in half, like in terms of the weight. It's like this silky, smooth thing that goes on your skin. I gotta say, it's really nice. It's really expensive. I got I don't know if it's like real cashmere, but a cashmere sweater that I bought on sale at H&M during a Black Friday sale. I think it was like 50 bucks, maybe 60, which is a lot for a sweater. But geez, that thing is just, it's so comfy. And then I ruined it in the wash. I think I washed it on like high heat, or like I did something to mess it up, and then it came out. It was like really tiny. It shrunk with a lot of little fur balls on it. It was good while it lasted.
She's absolutely amazing. She's so lovely. I was really worried about when she come in, but she's so down to earth, and we've got quite a lot in common as well.
Oh, so you know what? That took a reasonable turn, okay? So like on the surface, She's still getting taken care of by her husband and her dad. But you know what? That is what it is. That's her situation. That's her life. She's entitled to live her life the way she sees fit. And as long as she's not hurting anybody, that's fine. But at the end, it seems like she's slowly coming around. She's slowly learning that that not everybody has nannies and kitchens that are 3 times the size of this. And I think that's fine. I think it's good she sees some perspective. I think that's going to help her out. And overall, I gotta say, these episodes are so good. If you find, by the way, any of these other episodes that you want me to react to, just comment them down below in the description. We'll go ahead and we'll read through all the comments. We'll pick the best ones, and then I will react to them in the next episodes. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. Post pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there as the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.